run for cover. Oh, don't. They won't do that in your face, but they're going to not answer. They don't want to even deal with that kind of question because they know that economics is not a science. So when they talk about supply and demand, there's no way that's a scientific, even part of a scientific formula. They will use those numbers to throw them particularly at you here in the audience who are in the social sciences, trying to make you believe they're being scientific. And all they're doing is throwing numbers at you. Simply ask your question. Raise your hand and say, what do those numbers mean? And then you got them, because they don't know. They don't even know where the numbers come from half the time. Okay? So that's why when we were talking before about the think tank concept, that's why it's important. You go through these processes, you look at the different kinds of resources out there, and what you've got to do is kind of put those things together and come up with your own concept and ideas. When I say own, whoever the group is, it's this group or some other. Because if you only go based on so-called economics, you're going to find the Western economic paradigm is wrong. And because it's wrong, it's going to give you misinformation, and it'll be, frankly, false. And that's what you have to remember.
Okay, we collect the last one or two questions. Yeah.
It's Jay from University of Delaware. 我想今天既然主题是先讲到那个经济的问题，那我想补充一下，就是说，其实经济的问题，我想很多老师都知道，最早没有经济学，只有政治经济学，所以其实不光是在讲成长的问题，事实上很重要是一个分配的问题。所以说，像最近我读到美国劳工部他们的数据，在2007到2010年中间，台湾制造业的生产力是在他选的30个国家可能是第1名或第2名，但是同时期台湾制造业劳工成本是倒退全世界最多，所以我想这也许是我们现在在想说成长不成长之前，要先考虑到这个问题，可能比起然后再去想怎么用更多的能源，这可能是一个比较优先的考虑。谢谢。
I totally disagree. Do you want me to say more? Labor costs based on what? Fair market value? Based on 12-year-olds working? Based on what we call union rates and fares? Based on what the executives get every year, which is never money you're going to make. All right? You can't go just on that. You have to look at the whole package. That's what my point has been, not just the labor costs. And there's a variety of other things that are involved. We've heard some of it in terms of solar. There's all those issues in terms of nuclear power. Where you can get all this. Those are not labor costs. They're a part of it, but it's only a small part of it. There's a bunch of other costs involved.
Shu Fengao from Department of Sociology, Fukang University. 我想请问一下，因为刚才赖伟杰先生他所提到的台湾目前的一个比较，我们谈到就是说在能源结构上的一个主要的一个问题，就是我们有太高过比例的高耗能，然后又高污染的产业，那他们又在电费上面得到了比较便宜的一个补助。那所以其实谈到台湾现在我们在谈这个议题的时候，我想就是说台湾社会的确需要迈入一个我们所谓的就是说低碳或者是说我们讲说绿色工业的一个生产的模式。那这个问题我想就是想请教Dr. Clark， 不知道说在我其实这个问题比较想针对就是说从经济学者的角色，在一个国家的产业这样子的一个转型的过程当中，当我迈入低碳，当我迈入我们所谓的绿色工业，那我们讲说前一阵子也有一些概念谈到说绿领阶级的兴起 （Green Color）。那 我想请问的就是说，其实不知道说在您的研究或者在书中，是不是有一些这样的分析，让我们看到说，其实走向一个这样子的一个社会，一个产业的转型。那当然，我相信原来就有的一些我们讲说传统产业，势必可能。因为现在我们社会上的很多的一般的论述，就是会谈到说，如果这些产业离开的话，那我们就会台湾的社会啊会失去很多工作机会等等。那当然在这里，其实我们好像感觉到这个应该是一个不是很正确的想法，一个迷思。但是是不是Dr. Clark， 你是不是有一些比较我们说已经有过的一些分析，去关于就是说在一个产业转型的当中，不同的 sector 它很可能哪一些部门它增加了多一些的工作机会，而且事实上从一个经济学的一个了解里面，它对台湾长远来讲，它是有一些比较实证的资料，是整体而言对台湾来讲是好的。
How much time do we have? Chapter 3, 7, and 12. No, just let me be very blunt, okay? The question you're asking is a very good question, and I think several people sort of touched on it this afternoon, okay? But there are many models. One of the real basic models is, let me just ask you a question. Do you have a mobile phone? Okay? And do you have a phone that's on the on a landline phone at home? You have both then. Okay, well soon you're going to get rid of the landline phone. You'll just have mobile phones, right? Everyone have an iPhone 5 now? It's coming. Put your name in, it'll take you a few weeks to get it. What does that mean? That means the iPhone 4, the iPhone 3, the iPhone 210 and below are history. But that's what Steve Jobs was famous for. He saw the future before the rest of us did, and he made it work. Where did he do all of this? In a place called Silicon Valley. If you want to see a case study of what can happen in the direction you were asking about, take a look at Silicon Valley. I've got papers published and other things about it as well. My point to all of you is this. If you have good ideas, you've got to be able to commercialize them in some way to make them viable. And the money issue will come when you begin to see what the resources, the collaborations are. But most importantly, one of the things, and I was asking this at lunch today with some of my colleagues here, is that when I first came to Taiwan in the late 1990s, I went to an area, and I've forgotten the name of it right now, it's called the Science Park close by. And that Science Park is an example of what I've been trying to get the United States to do, is have them, because I've seen them work in Europe, I've also now seen them work in China. I was told here it's changed quite a bit, but if you take people with good ideas at the university, find a way close by, walk across the street to be able to get that idea made into a new business and idea. And that's how you create new ventures and new companies and become entrepreneurial. The world changes based on entrepreneurship. Silicon Valley is a classic example of that, and we see other places like it all over the world. And my point to all of you is, you can't be afraid of staying in a particular position for 35 or 40 years, retiring, and everything's going to be the same. It's not. I would argue most of these people in the room will go through 4 or 5 different careers and jobs in their whole career. When I was younger, the notion was everybody went into a position and you were there till you retired. That's changing a lot. And it's good. It's healthy, it's challenging, but it's also good. So there's no simple answer to what you were saying, I think.
Okay, I think the time is up because the time limit. We do very thank Dr. Clark give us very inspired and vigorous talk and answer. I think Taiwan, we face a very serious transition period. Yeah, not only the energy policy, but also the industrial policy as that's the question raised. So we need make cooperation, not only sit here to discuss, but we must act. Yeah, we must make some action, make some pressure to our lazy government. I think this is this is the basic element for us. Okay, thank you for the all audience, and thank you, Dr. Clark, Dr. 赖伟杰。Okay,
I want to thank you
Thank you.
also. Thank you for having me here. Thank you, too.
各位伙伴，最后跟大家报告一下哈，那个非常谢谢这一次就是包括 Clark 教授还有几个主办的单位的合作哈。那我们也那个3·11福岛事件之后，其实我们看到就是说，其实有非常多的朋友以前都在默默关心，但是现在都站出来，他们认为的确可以改变社会了，而不是说政府说了算哈。那我们今天其实有很多，包括像陈董事长的帮忙，让今天我们的翻译可以非常的顺利。